Stress. Okay, I was wondering because I think I heard something about stress, you know, when I looked up some gameplay tips of this video game. Which there isn't a lot. Actually, there's not a lot of documentation of this game, I feel like. I mean, there's, you know, there's videos, I guess, and stuff, but I'm not gonna watch a video. I'm already making a video, you know? So I'd rather have like a text walkthrough or something. Anyway. Not that I wouldn't really like entire walkthrough though. I like to figure things out on my own for the most part, but, you know, understanding the mechanics, especially because apparently I heard this game is hard, so that's why I wanted to understand a little bit more about how the game works before I start diving into it, right? But anyway, so there's stress. When your character has a lot of stress, their stamina will decrease faster. Okay, is that how it works? Stress will increase when eating unfavorable food or by letting bladder or burden levels go beyond a certain rate. Okay, so you gotta pee and you gotta make sure you don't carry too much things, I guess. Burden levels, I assume that means like, you know, inventory when you're holding stuff. Stress can decrease by eating favorable food or drinking water. Hearts. Okay. Make sure to manage meals and burdens so stress doesn't get too high. Okay. No more water. It's always weird about the main character when he inspects something. He's like, "Kore wa? Nani? Eh?" It's like he's so surprised, so shocked, even though it's such a mundane object. It's just whatever. It's just water. It's just water, dude. Don't get so excited. Anyway, I guess go here. There's a straight road with the ocean at both ends, an apartment-like building facing it. This building isn't as nearly as damaged as the others. As I stare at it, one of the doors on the first floor swings open. A man built like a bodybuilder emerges, followed by a woman in lavish-looking gothic Lolita-style clothes. Gothic Lolita? Oh, okay, her. I don't really think of gothic Lolita when I think of her dress, though. That kind of style, that kind of fashion, is more like black and white, you know. So she's not really wearing just black and white. She's wearing like, it's more like she's wearing like a princess's dress or something. I don't know. Anyway, oh, it is you. Hello there, Hotel. Have you taken a look around the island yet, or perhaps you're here to see us? No, I just happened to pass by. I noticed this building is still in decent shape. What are you two doing here? Are you searching for the food mentioned earlier? Yeah. Oh no, we're not searching here. Though like you said, this building is in better shape than the others. That's why we've been assigning rooms for each of us, using them as bedrooms. Yeah. It was quite a bit of work, but we cleaned up all the trash inside the apartments for yesterday's mission. So they're bedrooms. Then will you two getting some rest together and... Just so you not misinterpret the situation. He was persistently hounding me to show him my body, so I allowed it just this once. Okay. Wait a minute. Chotamate. Huh? Then he repeatedly pressed his hard instrument against my breast and stomach. He repeatedly what? My. Hold on just a minute now, Miss Yuma. You're the one giving him the wrong idea here. Though if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with love that sparks from a misunderstanding. Miss Yuma mentioned that her stomach was aching, so I simply gave her an examination. Examination? So you're... Oh, how rude of me. I still haven't properly introduced myself. Oh yeah, because you have... Obviously you have the... You know, the stethoscope, so obviously you're a doctor. You know, you just have a stethoscope. Everyone will just assume you're a doctor, right? There you go. Again, you know, you would think he would sound like this. He would sound like, "Yes, hello, my name is Mamoru Ichio. I'm a big muscle guy." No, but actually he sounds... His voice is a lot different than that, actually. A little bit more flamboyant than I thought it would be, I guess. Anyway. Well, I've yet to earn my degree, but I plan on going into pediatrics. Oh, you're a doctor. I assume you were a bodybuilder or something, judging by your impressive build. I don't know, the doctors regularly... I mean, I don't know, doctors do always recommend you to get your exercise, you know? Diet and exercise. Maybe he takes it to... You know, he's setting an example, I guess. Anyway. Yeah. No, lifting weights is a hobby of mine. My body's just like this from continually punishing myself, you know? He talks with a smooth voice, but it just comes out as intimidating because of his muscles. In other words, he's a doctor interested in children and enjoys hurting himself as a hobby. Why is she so funny?
Oi, oi.
Hey now, you make me sound like some sort of pervert. I mean, like? Hilarious. Ha 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 ha. How she laughed? Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. This woman also seems unique in her own way. Yuma, was it? What do you do? Are you in the fashion industry? Is that it? That's your thing? You just have childbearing hips. Anyway. And also, and I'm not, you know, I gotta say, man, she's stacked. Anyway, my father's name is Renji Mashiro. I'm sorry? Why did she bring up her father when asked about her own job? Well, I mean, maybe she's like is she just rich? You know, she doesn't have a job, she's just rich. Wait a minute. Renji Mashiro. I've heard that name somewhere before. Well, she's the sole daughter of the Mashiro's group's president. Mashiro? Oh, now I remember. Why didn't I realize it before? She's a prominent figure in my industry. Mashiro Group is a giant corporation that represents the entire country as a whole. They own companies in numerous industries, including manufacturing, financing, distribution, and media. They're said to have enormous financial and political sway due to their wealth and inter-business network. The head of Mashiro, as the president, carried over from when it was still classified as a conglomerate. Okay, so she really is like, you know, female Bakia. Sort of, not the same personality as, not exactly the same personality, but similar background. She's just really, really rich. The current president is none other than Renji Mashiro, so his woman is his daughter. I believe working is for suckers. I bet. Though it's a bit different when you say it. But I was planning on working today. She who does not work, neither shall she eat. That's basic survival etiquette. She wears an uninterested, regretful expression on her face as she speaks. I don't know if that'd be considered etiquette, but I agree we should all work together. Though if you don't feel well, maybe better get some rest. Haruto's right. Don't you worry about finding that food. We'll give you some once we find it. Sharing is a basic principle of love after all. Mashiro does not accept charity. Once we return, I will pay a fair price in kind. Let us see. How about... how much is that? There's too many zeros. You know, I've never seen that many zeros in real life. Like, is that a billion? That's a billion, right? Like, was it like 1 billion? Or is it like... That's a thousand? I don't know, anyway. I assume it's like a billion. It's a billion. Well, gajillion. That's too much. Love seeks nothing in return. You should go back to the bedroom and get some rest. You'll have to wait a bit for water, though. I'll start a fire and boil some water for you. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Is she gonna be alright? Yes, she'll be fine. It seems she drank too much water due to the heat and got a case of water poisoning. Be careful not to do the same, Haruto. Of course, you should stay adequately hydrated. Okay, I will. Well now, I have to think of a way to start that fire. I'll see you around, Naruto. Alright. Again, an interesting cast of characters. A doctor and the heiress of the Mashiro group, huh? They normally have nothing to do with each other. In any case, Yuma Mashiro, the one and only daughter of the president of the Mashiro group. She's known to be one of the richest people in the country. No, the world even. Which begs the question, why is she here with us? Besides that, the normal TV studio couldn't air a show breaking so many laws. If anyone could pull this off, Wouldn't the Mashiro group be the only possible suspect? Okay, what am I doing? Writing the local news headline? Okay, so for the implication, by the way, he said that her group works in his industry, and he did mention media. So I guess he's kind of like a journalist. Is he a journalist? Which is funny, considering like you know how gaming journalism is like. I don't know. Let's just say a lot of people don't like journalism, when it comes to gaming. But anyway, I don't know anything for certain yet. I should keep looking around and gathering info. Maybe, Haruto, maybe you should consider a career change. Is all I'm saying. Um, I guess that's it. I can't interact with this. Can't check up on her. Hey, you're okay? No. Just taking a nap. No. Okay. That's just more of that. Where do I go now, actually? Okay, so go a little bit south, alright. Hey, look at this for some reason. It's just, this thing? I don't know, look at it. Is this a crossing buoy? It looks different from what I remember. Okay. I can't interact with it, it doesn't do anything. Alright, go in the middle. Hello? On the other side of the road from the garage is a wide space that presumably used to be a parking lot. Sachika Hirosaka is crouched there, humming as she writes something on the ground. Okay. What are you doing there, Sachika? Oh, hey, Haruto. Short time no see. Short time no see. I was looking for a good spot to build a toilet. I've looked all over, but I think this is the spot. It's close to the garage, too. Are you in charge of building the toilet? That's right. Oh, but Ryo and Rinko are too. They're looking for the materials right now. Oh yeah, the Ryo guy was looking for rope. And Sachika's making the blueprint. See? Look, isn't it cool? What? It's actually very detailed? The heck? There are various diagrams of from this scratch of the cement with what seems to be a rock pen. I don't have a clue as to what she's writing. Maybe they're just doodles? Impressive, but maybe you should simplify it. We have limited supplies here after all. Oh yeah, then I should make it easier to build. Thanks for the tip. Okay, she's like some kind of, I don't know, engineering genius? I don't know. You just make a blueprint out of nowhere. I feel guilty seeing a young girl like her work like this while I do nothing. Let me help you with that. I'm sure there'll be some heavy lifting to do too. Are you sure? You trust us now? Sachika looks into my eyes uneasily. It seems she's still concerned over the previous conversation. Sorry about earlier. I really do want to trust you all. That's why I want to do what I can to help. Besides, we wouldn't want your prosthetic arm and leg get damaged. I hesitated for a second, unsure how to bring up her prosthetics, but ended up saying it anyway. What happened? I think her eyes... What, did her eyes say change colors? I don't know. Am I crazy? Did I... Now I'm wondering if I'm crazy now. Did her eyes change color? Anyway, we can't repair them out here, so we should be careful. What do you mean? Huh? Okay. I think her personality changed? No need to worry. If the damage isn't too severe, I can repair it myself. I may not look like it, but I was hailed as a girl genius, I was even featured in newspapers before. Sachika? Sachika's expression, rather the entire air around her, seems to suddenly change. Before she was a bubbly, air-headed, energetic girl, and now she's menacing, But I must say, I'm moved by your sincere concern for my body. As such, I respond with sincerity and kind. With those words, Sachika deliberately lifts up the skirt of her one piece. Good. Oh yeah. Okay, here it goes. I didn't want to mention it until now, but there is one other reason that people apparently, I don't say didn't like the game, more so there's a bit of controversy around it, because the game, when it was localized, did have censorship, actually. So this is one CG that got censored, and I think there's another one later on, or something, where basically instead of like a, I think it's like instead of like a kid wearing, you know, panties or whatever, they just change it to pajamas, I think. And apparently there's something later on, like some elements that they cut out, whatever. But for the most part, I don't know. I don't know yet because I haven't really experienced the game. But if it's just that, it's not really that, you know, big of a deal for me. I don't know. Some people, I feel like, exaggerate it as if the entire game has changed and everything. Oh no, they like flipped it upside down. It's completely different. But as far as I know, it's just a few things. You know, like this one, and then later on, there's like some gameplay elements that are just involving. I mean, supposedly like sexualizations of minors or whatever. They just kind of cut that part out, I guess, and that's it. I don't know. For the most part, though, it's the story is the same. However. Ironically, I think the original CG for this one is you see her panties, I guess. Ironically, it looks, I guess without context, but like it looks like she's not wearing anything at all. So ironically, when you censor it, it makes it more lewd. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Censorship, so whatever. I mean, I feel like sometimes people are like, you know, they get too hung up, you know, on the act, and don't think about, like, for example, like what is actually censored. If it doesn't matter to you, then whatever, you know. What's more important is like what actually happened rather than the censorship itself. But anyway, whatever, you know, it's not really a big deal. I'm not really playing it for, you know, panty shots, so I don't care. Anyway, what are you? Okay, interesting. Okay. Oops, I actually talked over her, but in Japanese she said like, "Oh, look at my pantsu," you know, look at my pantsu, by the way. And also, here's my X key. Look at my cute panties. There's an X-shaped tracking device on Sachika's belly button, just like the rest of us. The pattern and color are slightly different on hers, and has an industrial metallic look on it. Comparatively, our X keys are almost like toys. In fact, they look like the buttons on a game machine. There's a faint smile on her face. It's an uncanny smile, as if she's doing it just so she can enjoy my reaction. Just put your face. Just put it in there. Did I go too far? Just, who are you? Again, someone in a voice, someone not like. I'm Sachika. Sachika, everyone forgot. Forgot? Okay, and then whoop. Naruto, there you are. Did you take a look around the island already? Ryo, Wrinkle, listen, there's something wrong with... Welcome back, Ryo. Did you find the materials? Haruto says he's gonna help us build a toilet. What?
Zanki?
Oh, thanks for the help, Haruto. We could use another set of hands. Yeah, I'll help, but... Like, it was strange, like she... Hey, thanks, Haruto. Did I just imagine that? Maybe I'm seeing things from all this heat and stress, you know? I just... You know, as if it like a Japanese version of this, like a Japanese version in an alternate universe. Like she was showing off her panties and got a nosebleed and everything. It was weird. You okay? Not feeling too good? No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. In that case, am I helping you find the materials? I still can't find that rope. Why not just use the rope that you have on your body? Oh, if you're looking for the rope, I saw Minamo with it earlier. Minamo? Oh, remember that cop with the hot bod? Oh man, I love turning her into an art piece. Or I love turning her into an art piece. Real whispers in my ears. I do remember her, but for different reasons. I guess I'll go find her then. I could check the layout of the island while I'm at it. Need anything else? I can keep an eye out. Yeah, just a few things. They should all be somewhere on the island. I'll look for Minimo on my end too. And I'll prepare some water. We may need it for the toilet once it's ready. Sachika will clean this place up and wait for you guys. Don't get lost, Haruto.
Let's go.
And don't mind my, weird, like, evil, but not really. I don't know if she's evil, but like, my resurfaced, like, true self or something. I don't know, anyway. I won't, Sachika. I wonder, since when I have been speaking to Sachika like she's an old friend. For some reason, it just feels natural that way. As if we've been on this island for way longer than, it seems, and there's like this weird time loop or something, I don't know. That's what it seems to imply anyway. Alright, we gotta find more rope though. Let's see. Where do we go? Oh, a little bit more down, I guess. Well, there's also... Oh, not down, actually. We're over here. Oh, I thought we were over here. There's also this? What's this? I don't know what this is. I'll put markers. I don't need it. I could use my brain to just go. Anyway. But yeah, censorship, I don't know. I mean, people could say, oh, there's gonna be like a slippery slope, if they censor panty shots, what's next? It's like, I don't know. It depends. I feel like it's a case-by-case basis. I feel like it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I know, like, for example, I mean, TF2, for example, I know, it's like kind of random, but like in TF2, Team Fortress 2 anyway, like a free-to-play shooter game, you know about it? I play a lot of that in the past, but I know in Germany, apparently instead of like when you kill people in this silly cartoon multiplayer game, people explode into like body parts or whatever. There's like blood everywhere, but like it's silly. It's cartoon violence, not like meant to be taken like super seriously. But I know in Germany they have strict laws regarding that, so like the game itself was entirely like fundamentally changed so that the characters, instead of being like people, they're like robots, and they explode into like confetti or something, and then they bleed oil. So that's definitely the case where censorship definitely may change a lot of things about the game. But it's not that, it was just like a few things that got cut, and it's not even that big of a deal. I feel like, I don't know, sometimes there's always, and I'm stalling a little bit, but like sometimes there's like games that have like uncut, like some cut content, but then when I look it up, a lot of it's just filler, It's like not that big of a deal. It's just like a lot of stuff that you actually don't really need, I feel like. What's this? Hit menu? I could put it on my hand. I could put it in my head. Partition. Wow, I just pick it up, I guess. Burden, okay? When a character's burden goes over their carrying capacity, they will be unable to move. Organize your items often to avoid being encumbered. Since sub-members, the characters not currently in the party, are focusing only on carrying items, they will not limit movement even if the burden goes over capacity. Be sure to make efficient use of sub-members. Okay. Oh, I can rest, by the way. Interesting. I don't know if it matters. Do it now. Oops, I didn't mean to. Okay, well, I accidentally did it. I didn't mean to. Go back. Okay. I was trying to like leave the menu. But yeah, a lot of like cut content usually is like, oh, it's so bad they have to cut so much content. And sometimes it's interesting. For the most part, though, it's a lot of just unfinished stuff or like filler. That's not really necessary for the game. They cut it for a reason, You don't have to add everything. You don't need to make your essay. Like when you like submit an essay like for school. You only make the essay like 50 pages, unless the teacher asks. You just need to be concise and just have enough, not just fill it with words that add nothing. Anyway, but that's just my opinion, I guess. Not necessarily everybody's opinion. But let's see. That's odd. I thought I saw someone walk by. I heard someone stepping in the sand behind me. I turned around, and at that moment, ugh. Ow, my controller vibrated. So therefore, action is happening. Suddenly, a hand covers my mouth and I get dragged into the shadows. Oh no. Sorry, could you keep quiet for a sec? Oh, what a violent police officer. Oh, that was skillfully done, though. I'm gonna let go, so don't yell, okay? What's that for? Shh, quiet. Look. The man with the towel around his neck points toward what seems to be a goat. Oh, that's the first animal we found on this island. Wonder where it's been this whole time. That must be the food they mentioned on TV. Since you're here, how about giving us a hand, Haruto? With what? Hunting, of course. We're going to kill that animal. Kill? I can't do that. I've never killed anything before. You just got here, so you may not realize this, but we don't exactly know how long we're stuck here. We should hunt and eat whatever we can. Don't you agree? Besides, I'm more worried about Sachi. She's not as physically strong as the rest of us. I'll do what I can. You catch on quick, don't you, Haruto? I like that. Okay. You know, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Like, he's just a farmer. He's just a literal farmer from, you know, the rural countryside. But for whatever reason, I'm getting some weird vibes from him. Like, he's gonna stab me or something. I don't know. I don't know why. He's the, like, secretly evil type or something, but maybe not. I'm just looking into things too much. Anyway. Oh, nice to meet you too, Mr. Kubata. Oh, I'm not one for formalities. Zen is fine. He's a bit too casual when we've only just met. Alright, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, huh? I should have been more upfront, me being a cop and all. Okay. It's just, you know, just a cop. Definitely reminds me, I mean, I guess because she unbuttoned her shirt, so that's why I think, like, you know, she's the type of the fan service cop you always see. But no, she's a real cop. She's not cosplaying. Dang it, there I go again. What? I should only salute when I'm wearing an officer's cap, but it's been a habit of mine since I was a kid. She seems kinda goofy for a police officer. I guess that makes her more approachable, though. Let's go get away, we waste too much time talking. Alright, so let's approach it from the front. Officer, could you go around behind and block its escape? 10-4, I'm used to setting up checkpoints. How's this? I made a lasso. We might be able to catch the go of this. I doubt it, but you're free to try. Haruto, there should be a stick around here you could use as a weapon. Should be better than fighting barehanded. I nod in response. Zen adjusts his work gloves and smiles. This is a very scary smile. Okay, let's do this. Now this is survival. Alright. Okay, you serial killer? You know, why am I getting serial killer vibes from him? I gotta hunt a goat though. Let's see. Well, there's an item over here. Yeah, there's some sticks here. Equipment can be equipped with the hands, head, body, and feet. Okay, let me just put my stick in my mouth. Open the bar menu with triangle to put on or remove equipment. By pressing the touchpad while placing the cursor over an equipment slot in the party menu, the strongest equipment will automatically equip from inventory items. Okay. So I guess, you know, just automatically. Try picking up an item in front of your character now. Okay. Oop. Combat. Press square to attack. Hold it, do a charge attack. Charge attacks can be used to break specific parts. Okay. Perform a charge attack with multiple people to unleash a chain attack. A cooldown time will occur after each attack, so you can't just spam it. Landing multiple hits with a charge attack will start a combo. Anti-organisms in ruins can net you food items, materials, and experience. Breaking parts will also net additional rewards such as items. While charging, press square again as the bar fully touches the pink section to fully charge all characters. Be sure to utilize both basic and charge attacks to their full potential. There you go, you have that too, I guess. Where's the go? Go! Okay. Do the charge attack there. Oh, it's dead, okay. It's just dead. Alright. I was trying to do the pink thing, but I guess you don't... You gotta hit it again, you know? You gotta hold it and hit it again. It's kind of weird, man. Do you get it? The goat-like animal is lying on the ground, completely immobile. Oh, I didn't even need to do anything. Good job, boys. Haruto did a much better job than I expected. I thought editors were more indoorsy. I've got pretty strong legs from all the business trips I've gone for interviews. I know we need to eat, but I've never killed an animal like this before. No, it's still alive, just barely. What? Well, we should finish it off then. It won't be much help to the animal now, but I don't want it suffering any more than necessary. Did your killer instincts awaken after your first hunt or something? Well, we need to cut its carotid artery and bleed it out. It'll reek otherwise. Wow, you really know your stuff, Zen. Must be because you grew up on the farm, huh? Well, a normal farmer wouldn't usually do stuff like this. I just happened to butcher goats because we handle so many in my region. Can I have the rope to hang it up? Here you go. Guess we didn't need the lasso after all. Well, yeah. Wait, hold on. I was told we need a rope to build a toilet. That's why I came to find Minamo in the first place. Oh, you're making the toilet. You should have said so. I got dragged into this before I could say a word. Well, we only need a bit of rope to hang the goat, so you can take the rest. Got it. Do you need help with anything else? You can stay if you want. That is, if you want to watch a goat slowly bleed out. That's alright. Sachika's waiting for me, so I'll be going now. Okay, I'll leave that to you then. I'm just gonna watch this so I can learn something. Huh? You'll just get in the way, you know. Why's she doing that pose? Why you be so mean, Zen? Is it because you got a crush on me? Is that it? What? You're so annoying. Oh my god, what? Is he gonna kill everyone or something? I don't know. Well, thanks for the rope. Bye. See ya. Don't let him get near any knives, please. My hands are still shaking. That animal is still alive. It will be killed soon. If life goes on like this, will I eventually get accustomed to taking lives? What am I saying? It's too late to be having these thoughts. I've killed already. Long ago. Oh yeah, he said that in the prologue, by the way. He snuffed out a life or something. I wonder if it's related to, like, he's trying to be a journalist, right? He does a lot of interviews, so he's like trying to find another job, I guess, or finding a job. The whole like very relatable story. Right after university or whatever, try and find a job, but you can't. But I'll just some water, But he did say he snuffed out a life. I assume, I don't know, I don't think he killed someone directly. I don't imagine, you don't imagine him to just kill someone directly or something. I feel like he'd be more edgy if that was the case. I think maybe like, I don't know, I think maybe like, most likely he did like an article or something, and then he ruined somebody's life or something, and then drove them to like, maybe kill themselves or like something happened, like he defame someone or something, maybe. I don't know. He like indirectly caused their death, most likely. There's still like a stick. Look at that stick. Menu? Can I put it in my head? My leg? No, okay, I'll just keep it in my inventory, I guess. Alright. Stick power! Okay, it's very slow though, very slow cooldown. But yeah, that's the combat. There's gonna be a lot of that, by the way. A lot of stick attacking, I guess. How you do it? I don't know, it's weird. Like, what do you press? What do you press again? I gotta look at the tutorial again. Like, you power it up. Or is that? I don't know. Anyway, the cooldown is too long. I want to like practice swinging my stick. You just hit it again. Like, you hold it slightly and then you press it again. I don't know. Cause you gotta time it right to do like a special attack. But only when you have other members on the team, which I don't have right now. Anything else? Where's all the sticks there? But that's fine. We'll just move on. What's this? This is oh, this is a gold horn actually. Okay, so that's not a weapon. That's just materials. Anyway, go in here. Well, Haruto's back. Did you find the rope? Yeah, here. Was that everything?
Zanki?
Yep, that's everything. Thanks for the help. Huh? Where's Minamo? Or Minamo? Well, she's still helping Zen. This goat-like animal was behind the buildings over there. The three of us hunted it down and caught it. A goat? I want to see! Me too. Leo's there, so the toilet can wait. No, wait, stop. They're probably wrapping things up right now. You shouldn't go. Wrapping? Oh, I see. We can check it out next time, Sachika. Why? Because that goat is probably dead already. Mo Shindieru. We'll be eating it later, so it may best not to look, for your appetite's sake. Jeez, Haruto, do direct, man. Oh, the goat's dead? I wanted to pet it. Well, we'll die too if we don't eat. Sachika, you've only had water and fruit these past 3 days, right? You need to eat a real meal. Look at it this way. The goat will live on as part of you once you eat it. Really? It'll be part of me? Okay, then I'll eat all of you. You know, cannibalism. No, anyway. Thank you for being our food, Mr. Goat. And you too, Haruto. Stab. No. Now that I know we got meat coming our way, I'm pumped. Let's build this toilet before it's chow time. Get some goat steaks. The system menu. Press the options button to open the system menu. Various options are available there. Try opening system menu now. Okay. Or is that it? What did it say? Or was it pause? Oh yes. Okay. Because I pressed select. It was supposed to be press start. Anyway. Learn skills. Alright. Learning skills will enable your character to accomplish a variety of tasks. Select learn skill from the system menu. I will do so. Alright. Learn skill part 2. Select a skill, learn it. SP can be spent to learn or level up skills. As the character level increases, they will earn more SP. Try learning the Reformer skill first. It enables base expansion. This is probably what we need. It's probably necessary. Okay, part 1 for base expansion. The skill's been learned. Let's go to base expansion. Press circle to go back. Oop. And then go here, I guess. While at the base, you can access shortcuts to the facilities on Garage Island. Base expansion allows you to build new facilities or expand features of existing ones. Press selecting now. Alright, so build a new facility requires certain skills and materials to build. We have a warehouse, workshop, bedrooms, kitchen. Obviously, we want to make a toilet though. It allows you to expand facilities on Garage Island. You will need the Reformer skill and require greens to expand. Let's try building a toilet, which is needed for the current mission. Okay. Warehouse needs more driftwood. Vine, water bottle. Okay, so you gotta get materials. A warehouse can store items. A workshop is used to craft stuff. So really it's Minecraft, by the way. I think I mentioned Minecraft before. I mean, just like any survival game anyway. Bedrooms gives bedrooms and bath. Sleeping will cure stench and recover life. And a kitchen, which enables cooking. Anyway, we'll build a toilet first though. It's dirty. Oh, it's a build a portable toilet, but it's dirty. Increases stress when used. Oh. Well, you gotta build it anyway. I guess we can upgrade the toilet to make it better. Yeah, we did it. You know, the graphics are a little simple, to be honest. It looks okay. I mean, the character models look fine to me. But the environments definitely don't look the best. But, you know, it's not meant to be like a super good looking game, I guess. Anyway, I guess that's it. Now you can't build anything else, so... We can upgrade it, though, so we can clean the toilet so it no longer increases stress. I wonder if we upgrade it further, do you add like a bidet? You know, you can like press a button to play some music or something, like Japanese public toilets or something. Anyway, I guess I'll return actually. I guess that's it. Can you learn other skills? Oh, different people can learn different things, I guess. As well, Haruto. That's a lot of stuff. That's locked. You can learn the power of penetration. Slashing, blunt. Okay, that's a lot. All right. I feel like the best thing to do would be to learn, you know, other things too, though. Also, we are adult, by the way, growth stage adult. 1 SP for a lot of these people. Now, does it matter who learns the Reformer skill? It seems like only one person needs to learn that, because otherwise then maybe everyone else can learn other things. Depends if, I guess it depends on which characters you want to be more on the combat side. Others can do other things, you know, maybe you got like, you know, the division of labor, you know. I've noticed this as well, yeah. Adult aptitude, also middle-aged aptitude, eh? Child aptitude. Interesting. Anyway. I guess we'll turn for now. We'll touch that later, maybe. I might, well, depending on how much grinding there is, I might do some stuff off screen. I guess we'll see. I guess these are just the tutorials. Okay. Let's close. There are various facilities available on Garage Island. The toilet you built earlier can be used to relieve the bladder gauge. Bladders can be used, or not bladders, bladders can be used to heal life. No, bedrooms can be used to heal life. Weapons, armors, and materials can be used in the workshop to create many different items. Food items can be used to cook in the kitchen, and items in the warehouse can be used when crafting and cooking. Try expanding your base as much as possible. Tutorial details can also be found in the survival guide. You also find hints for progression there, so check it out whenever you're stuck. Okay. I guess that's good. Alright, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be combat, but like you can increase your combat skills, but those skills can also be used to build the base as well. So I wonder how much you should spend on, you know, on each, and what kind of characters you should, you know, do that with. Anyway. I guess we use the toilet now. Toilet time! It was funny though, actually, on you know, on the picture on the TV, you remember the Extend TV or whatever? What is it called? Extend TV, right? The toilets were, you know, divided by gender, but this one is just, I mean, your typical toilet, really. Your typical, like, portal potty, or what's it called? Portal potty, you know, whatever. Is just one. You know, one thing for everybody. As we finish installing the toilet and take a rest, Rinko appears with some water. It's lukewarm, but drinking water after physical labor is... Oh ha! That's the stuff! Yeah. Or, you know, well, she would say like, that's the stuff! You know, that's how you say it? Anyway. I forgot just how delicious water could be. That is true, you know the best flavor for water? It's called thirst, you know? I'm gonna drink some water right now. Man. The only thing better than water poured by Rinko herself is some ice-cold beer. That's nice of you, but it would taste the same no matter who poured it. Thanks for your hard work, Haruto. You must be tired after all that running around. Haruto did most of the work for this mission, didn't he? Yeah, but I worked off my ass too, you know? But Haruto brought most of the stuff we needed. Hey, I'm the one who tied the rope! So did we clear that mission? I can't really tell. I'm not sure. If we did, that TV show should come on again. The mission aside, I'm really glad we finally have a toilet. I was afraid of being seen if we did our business outside somewhere. Is that what they've been doing until now? So I'd just like to say, thank you for helping us, even though you just got here. Don't mention it. I'd rather put myself to use than sit around doing nothing. You know, the biggest thing for me, it's like whatever. If you gotta poop, you know, and pee outside, it's like whatever. But the biggest thing is that you need to wipe. Like, what do you use to wipe? I gotta use leaves, I guess? Anyway. If I'm left to my own thoughts, I just get anxious. I know what you mean. It puts my mind at ease when I can just focus on a task. When I came to on this island yesterday, I was downright hysterical. Rinko, you were a hot mess. You were screaming, "Get away, don't touch me!" You were much better, Ryo. You kept saying, I'm sorry. Did I? What's with that look? You see how ripped Dr. Ichio is? I thought he was gonna snap me in two. But Zen and Yuma seemed to be pretty calm the whole time. That's the same impression I got after meeting them. Okay. And speak of the devil. We turn around to find Yuma suddenly standing behind us. Yuma? Oh, Yuma, looky, we made the toilet. Haruto worked really hard on it. Yes, that's why I'm here. Good work, Haruto. Do you mind if I use it? Oh, sure. We haven't tested it yet, though. Then I shall be the first. Go right ahead. Yuma, you should probably take this.
何かしら
I would not need to replenish myself right away. Besides, water is... It's not for drinking. She glances at Ryomi, then continues. It's for manual washing. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering, how do you wipe? I guess you can't wipe, so unless you use leaves or something, but I guess you use water.
ありがとう
Ah, a bidet. Of course, thank you. Yuma takes the bottle of water and enters the toilet, but she comes back out just a moment later and... The TV is on. To the garage. Oh, okay. She leaves us a message like a telegram and goes back inside. How does she know that? Did she get was there like a paper, a note in there somehow? I don't know, anyway. Toilets can be used to relieve a character's bladder gauge. Using a dirty toilet will increase stress. Bladder. We must explain bladder. The bladder gauge increases with the passage of time and while eating. When the gauge reaches its limit, characters will wet themselves. Amazing. Okay, it's a real status effect. Only this game. I don't know, has any other game done this mechanic? Probably, but I'm just thinking very few games will have a wetting themselves mechanic. Very unique. When this happens, it will cause several negative effects such as long cooldown times. Keep an eye on the bladder gauge so no one has any unfortunate accidents. You don't want to pee your pants. You don't want to pee your pants. I mean, I could be honest. Pee my pants. I mean, that obviously that's never happened when I'm an adult. But definitely when I was like a really young kid. I guess, in elementary. I remember there was one time. I think it was because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo, I guess. Even when I was a kid. But the reason why is because it was during recess time, I think, and I really needed to go to the washroom. This is how I remember it. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but yeah, I really need to go to the washroom. But it was recess time, right? So obviously I can't just say, oh, you could only. In my head at the time, anyway, I was like, you can only ask to go to the washroom during class, right? But in recess time, we're not in class, so I can't just raise my hand and ask the teacher to go to the washroom. That doesn't make any sense, so I'll just pee my pants. And that's what I did, I peed my pants. Anyway. Obviously, I'm not very smart. I mean, to this day, I'm still not very smart, but especially when my brain was tiny, I was also very, very, very not so smart at all. Anyway, look at this TV. The old CRT is displaying static again. The dial hasn't moved since the last showing. It seems the channel changes after every episode. We wait for Yuma to return from the restroom and turn the dial. After turning it several more notches, the program pops up on the screen once again. Okay, time for a cartoon show, alright. Grab some popcorn. Pachi 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 pachi.
これで給水塔と寝室とトイレが揃ったぞ。楽勝楽勝。サバイバルって大したことないじゃん。
油断は禁物だよ。ここからが人類再生ミッションの本番だからね。
ごくり。ついに始まるんだね。
かつてこの地球には70億人以上の人間がいました。でも今や人類の残りはたったの8人。世界に残されたのはみんなだけ。そんな滅びかけの人類を救う大作戦。それが人類再生ミッションなのです。
He's very excited.
いけね、興奮したけどよく知らないや。
だと思ってよ。これから説明するね。翔くんは黒人間って知ってる？
知ってら、ロンまみれの父さんのことさ。あいつ酔っ払って僕を殴るんだ。それに母さんを。
Okay. It's just very dark for some reason.
そっか。そんな重い話になるって数秒前は思ってなかった。あのね、クローン人間っていうのは簡単に言うとそっくり人間のことなんだ。
Okay, clones are gonna be involved. It's gonna be like gonna have like a copy, you know, of superior genes or inferior genes or something. I don't know. Anyway.
じゃあ、もし僕のクローン人間がいたら僕にそっくりってこと？
そうそう。というか、今の翔くんがクローン人間なんだけどね。
Nani?
うひゃひゃひゃー、衝撃の事実。
かくいう未来もクローン羊なんだよ。気がつかなかったでしょ。
You know, cloning, you know, it's not exactly like sci-fi, but cloning is real actually. When you think actually, yeah, sheeps. I remember actually, wasn't there something about how like someone did actually successfully like clone a sheep, you know? But not again, not in a sci-fi way. More like, you know, the genetic structures, those they still like, you know, grow up the same way. It's just that the DNA for one sheep to another, I believe they made it so that, you know, it came exactly the same, or at least very similar anyway. So in a way, they clone it in that sense, but not in the sense like they literally copy and paste, you know, it literally, it doesn't transfer the consciousness or anything. So, but that's what we think of when we think of, you know, sci-fi cloning anyway.
ちょっと待ってよ。なら元の僕たちはどこにいるのさ。
As far as I know, I could be making that up, but I think there was something like that, right? Something happened, you know, like that, where a sheep got cloned. Anyway.
元の体は終わりの日に死んじゃったけど、心は翔くんのお腹にあるよ。
Still in your belly, eh? Okay.
お腹ってまさか。
そう、おへそにあるペケジキ、それが翔くんの心なんだよ。
なんだそっちか。
何と間違えたの？とにかくペケジキさえあれば、たとえ死んでも新しい体で再生することができるの。
へえ、ペケジキってすごいや。あれということは、この番組を見ているみんなもクローン人間なの？
大正解。
Ta-da! So okay, so again, not that you would think this would be a big secret, but they're just putting it out there. So we are just clones, you know. The little X keys are our consciousness, I guess. And the reason why our main character here was like, oh, but I jumped off a roof, and how did I get here? You know, probably because his consciousness got transferred into the X key somehow, and then he got cloned, I guess. And that's why there's sometimes some mentions of like previous lives or something. I don't know. Anyway.
そして人類再生ミッションはクローン人間であるみんなにしかできないの。
でもさ、みんながクローン人間だなんて僕まだ信じられないや。
Don't worry about it. It's magic. Also, I keep mentioning, you know, it always happens. My neighbor is moving furniture in the background. You know, at least, you know, through the walls, you know, can you hear it? Anyway.
やっぱり自分の目で見てみないとね。そこで次のミッションはこれ。
Alright, what are we gonna do now? Make a clone! Wow.
本当にクローンを作っちゃうんだ。
Wait, how do we make a clone, though? Are we... Anyway.
でもね、そのためには条件があって。
Because then we have to like...
条件？それってなんだい？もうじらさないで早く言っておくれよ。
あのね、クローンを作るにはおへそのペケジキが必要なんだけど、それ死なない限り取れなくて、というかむしろ取ったら死んじゃうの。
Yep.
だからクローン人間を作るにはね。
Time to start killing each other. What?
誰かが死ななきゃいけないってこと？なんだ。
Ah, that's it.
みんなだったらすぐに受け入れてくれるよ。
Don't worry about it. You know, this is fine.
だってさ、みんな自分の罪を後悔しているはずだもん。
そっか。
Oh, that's okay.
よかった。
Sure, why not?
安心した。
They're all like haunted by their sins. You know, it's just like, you know.
それではまたね。合言葉は
人類の
Illuminate a brighter future for humanity. Reminds me of Nier Automata, actually. Glory to mankind. Instead of, you know, androids, we're like clones, I guess. Okay, well, time to start taking out their knives. Oh. Okay. No one's gonna mention it? No? Okay. Wowee, check out all those stars. What do you think, Haruto? Pretty nice, right? Yeah, they're beautiful. It's been years since I gazed at the night sky like this. Alright, y'all, dinner time. Our first real meal since coming to this island. Minamo arrives with several plates in her hands, along with a fragrant aroma of food. There's some well-cooked animal meat on plates of varying colors and patterns. Oh, okay, well this is just completely voice. Niku. Yuma, your eyes are scaring me. Ah, smells delicious. I can feel the love put in this meal. That's the secret ingredient. Thank you for the meal, Mr. Goat. Nom nom nom. But I'm surprised you were able to start a fire. How'd you do it? I took a stick and sort of drilled it with my hands. It seems my love for everyone here caused a miracle. See, thank you for that. It tastes kind of gamey. It's really tough too. Yeah, I've eaten. I don't know if I ate goat. Did I eat goat? I think I did. I think I ate goat. Or was it sheep? I can't remember. But yeah, I never really understood what gamey meant. But I knew what gamey meant, you know, when I ate that kind of meat. Definitely, it basically tastes like the trees, you know. It tastes like dirt, basically. It really, because most people anyway are so used to like grain-fed animals, you know. If you eat meat anyway, like chicken and beef or whatever, they taste like that because they've been living in a farm their entire lives and just eat like, you know, the food that they're given. But like if you eat something, you know, gamey, it's like they taste like something as if they come from the, like if you were to hunt down like an animal, you know, in the woods or whatever, it would definitely taste like, you know, it tastes like grass, you know, sort of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it tastes like grass, you know, sort of. I imagine if you eat it a lot, you get used to it, but definitely when I ate it, it's like really strong flavor, you know, it's like, I don't know. Anyway. Are you bad at cooking, perhaps? Don't be an ass. We had nothing to season it with. All I did was cook it with some fire, to be honest. This taste is very bad. But you're eating the most of it out of all of us. Is your stomach feeling any better? The unseasoned goat meat is, like Rio said, very gamey. Can hardly be called appetizing. Still, we enjoyed our dinner together to the fullest. I mean, that's what it's called, right, by the way, like game, not like video game, but like game. The other definitions, like animals you like hunt down, you know. You do it the old-fashioned way instead of like at a farm. You would just like hunt it down like a bow and arrow or something. Sharing a meal is such a gratifying experience, and wherever you are, it offers great bonding moments. But the happiness is short-lived and abruptly ends with Zen's single statement. So, who here would like to die? Okay. You know, Zen? I kinda like you, even though you're probably a psychopath. Like, again, these type of characters I would never want to meet in real life. But they're fun, you know? They're kind of fun because how antagonistic they are. Anyway, everyone stops eating all at once and the group falls silent. The mission provided by Extend TV, a topic everyone has been avoiding. No one, of course. Don't be stupid. But we have a mission to do, no? How are we supposed to advance if someone doesn't die? Fuck the mission. He's right. We can't just have someone die. As long as that show's true intentions remain unknown, I agree it's dangerous to obey it blindly. We're what they call human clones, right? Zen taps on his stomach with his knuckles. As long as we have these, we can go back to life. That's what they said. What's this guy saying? Does he really believe that nonsense? If you really think that, then how about you try dying?
それもそうか。
Yeah, good point. Maybe I will. Suddenly he has a glass shard in his hand. He presses it against his own neck.
よせ。
What are you?
それじゃ。
Well, I look forward to our next meeting. I hear the dull sound of two bodies colliding and a red fluid drips onto the ground. It's Minamo's blood. Oh, okay.
誰も死なせへん。そんなうちが絶対に許さん。ゼン君、ふざけるんも大概にしとき。
で、切れてるよ。
Minamo pulls the glass shard from Zen's hand, who releases it without resistance.
なんてこと。
What have you done? Show me your hand! I gotta admit, it does hurt. Can't really move my fingers.
やれやれ。
Good grief. Such a strong sense of justice.
おい。
Zen, if that was supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing.
ごめんごめん。
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't think she would take it so seriously. Though I wasn't completely joking when I said I was okay with dying. You're still going on about that?
それはね。
It's because I still live with regret over my sin. Huh? Maybe Miss Officer thinks the same way. Well, I'm going to bed. You can all stop glaring at me now. Maybe think about the meaning behind the mission, or rather the true intentions of our hosts. Okay. Okay. With that, Zen leaves us and walks toward the apartment building.
ごめんなさい。
Well, I apologize. It was my fault for provoking him.
ちげえって。
No reason for you to be sorry. He's the crazy one. Well, you made the baby cry too. Sachika? Our dinner's ruined. We were having fun.
さっちゃん。じゃあ、
Why don't we call it a day? I'll take Sachika back to her room.
そうだね。
Yes, we should all get some rest. I'll head back once I'm done treating Miss Minamo.
たくよ。
Let's start cleaning up then. Mind giving me a hand, Haruto? Yeah, no problem.
なら、
I will help as well. We exchange few words as we clean up after the meal, then return to our own rooms. Even after the incident, the starry night sky is unchangingly beautiful. I lie face up in my assigned room and let out a sigh of relief. There's nothing here to sleep on, but being alone at last sets my mind at ease.
なんでここにいるんだろう。
I stare at the cracked ceiling light as I recall the words from Extend TV. There's no voice. It says, "Wow, this actually sounds pretty amazing." Wait, so that must mean everyone watching this program is a clone too? That's right. I don't know, this is just voices. I assume that's what they would sound like if they were just English. I mean, there is an English dub, so probably the English dub would do better than me, but, you know, when it's not voiced, I have to read it. And the human restoration mission can only be carried out by a clone French. Wow. Amazing.
クローン人間か。
I touched the piece of metal embedded in my stomach. This piece of metal is my true identity. So is the me touching it right now just a copy? Well, I mean, in real life, your brain, right? You're mostly just your brain. You're all just nerves and signals, you know, from nerve to nerve. If that makes sense. Anyway, nerve cell to nerve cell. You're all mostly just your brain, you know. If that's true, if the original me is long gone, is it like my sin never happened? I mean, physically, I guess. I mean, they're all haunted by their own sins after all. Haha, you know? Don't worry about it. Hilarious.
そんなはず。あるかよ。
As soon as I close my eyes, I'm overwhelmed with drowsiness. It seems my body was longing for rest far more than I thought. before I realize my consciousness falls into a deep sleep. That's interesting, by the way. You know, this reminds me actually very briefly and randomly, to be honest. But like, I remember doing the playthrough for like Face Day Night, the third route, Heaven's Feel. They had like a similar thing where like the voices were broken up, but like it was weird because they would literally just cut it up, as in like you only hear the words just slightly. But like this is like better actually. There's some like voices like you can hear the entire sentence. It's just that you know some of it is muffled or like from a far distance, so it's lowered at certain times. I don't know, it's just a very small thing, but I think this effect is better, right? Rather than just literally just cutting it up. You know, the sentence is all cut up, so it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I think there was a comment actually on that video that said, "Oh well, you don't understand. It's like, I don't know." It's because it's supposed to be like that, and I understand it's supposed to be like that. It's just that it's better for me, it's just as the audience, I guess, to communicate it in that way instead of simply cutting it up, because it would be like, oh wait, oh there, so it would be like that. It'd just be, at least in the example I said in Heaven's Feel. Anyway, so it's just a small thing though. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I slowly opened my eyes. Cracked ceiling lights, tattered cloth. Still the same ceiling as yesterday's, unfortunately. I mutter as I grope around for my glasses, but the incessant pounding of the door doesn't let up. Gotta wake up bright and early. I guess you're a heavy sleeper, huh? Thought you might have died or something. We're all gonna gather at the west shore. See you there. At the shore? Why? Are we gonna go catch some fish? Nah, we don't have time for something like that. Minamo found another island floating right next to this one. Okay, is that how it's gonna work? I was wondering when you're gonna do like, stuff like, going to dungeons and whatnot, right? Well, let's see. Let me just save the game. Something about an island, right? I guess we'll see what that entails for us.